What is going on, gamers? What is up? Welcome back to another sketchbook tour. This is so hype. I'm actually so excited for this. This is sketchbook number 6. I finished it today, and I'm kind of speedrunning this video because I don't know how much time or storage I have to film this before my phone explodes. So, yeah, if I'm talking a little fast, that's why. But it's okay. But it's okay. And I also don't want this to be like half an hour because I don't want to edit that. So, yeah, I started this in November, I think, because I forgot to date it. So I don't know when I started it, but that's okay. Um, I'll give a rundown of the stickers on here for anybody wondering. This is Chris Hong. This is a brand called After Hours. These two I think are from an artist on Instagram called like ahhgela. Like I'll put it on the screen because that doesn't really help. But yeah, very minimal with the stickers this time. I feel like usually I use a lot more, but I feel like there's a vibe here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it, I guess. This sticker on the inside is one of my own. You can find it on my Etsy. I put this one in here because it was a miscut, so I figured might as well upcycle it a little bit. Okay, this first page, she's a little messed up. Don't really know what was going on here in general. When it comes to the first pages in sketchbooks, I never really like give it much thought because I'm like, the more I ruminate over it, the less time I have to actually like draw in it. And I don't know, blank pages, they suck, but also I'm like, I really don't care. Like, it's just a sketchbook, you know? This was technically supposed to be Otis from House of a Thousand Corpses. Does it look like him? No. No. Which is actually kind of funny. I'm wearing a House of a Thousand Corpses shirt right now. This, I saw it on Pinterest. I don't know what movie it's from. I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I feel like, I don't know. If anybody knows, if you can tell from this like Sans looking guy, you let me know. It's not Sans, by the way. It's just I have nothing. Um, yeah. Next page. Don't really know. Really, some of the stuff in here, I really have like little to no explanation for. Some of it, though, I can elaborate a little bit. So, this is one of those cases, no idea. I think I was trying to make her look a little shoujo. It didn't really work, though. She just looks kind of dumb. This is me. I got my haircut, and it was a little shorter than I thought, and the hairdresser kind of didn't really do what I asked, but it's fine. We had to do a portrait painting for my painting class, and it wasn't going well. I've gotten better at painting portraits though, actually, so, you know. But yeah, in the moment, I was going insane. I forgot to mention a lot of the stuff in here, as you can see right now, is going to be related to my school stuff because I just do a lot of my rough planning here. This time it was about accumulation. I can't remember what my final idea was though. Oh, I did a compilation of things. I don't know. Okay. For this one, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. For this one, I was trying to copy down that head that shows like the planes of the face. Oh, don't know if it worked. It's okay though. These two just portrait studies, I guess. I prefer to do portrait studies like on a smaller scale because it's easier to like find like to simplify it, I guess, and just look at the main shapes as opposed to like a blown up portrait. For this one, so this is me, sort of. Um, I had to do like a visual essay for one of my art history classes where we had to like make a bunch of different art pieces related to like an overarching topic that we had to choose. Mine was about quarantine and like how I've changed and also how quarantine and like COVID and stuff would have like impacted my identity because I dyed my hair a lot during quarantine. I was also like, again, I was 15 when it started. Like I was just a teenager. Yeah, but I dyed my hair for fun. Like it was, yeah. Um, but there's also like the 2020 alt fashion trends. Like there were so many trends that came with quarantine that I mean obviously impacted the youth. So I was kind of exploring that and kind of tying it back to my personal identity. There's this one. I think this one turned out the best. 16. Again, that's my blue hair and my bunny hat. This is like all of these are based off of real photos I've taken of myself. This one's kind of botched. The one for 17 was a digital portrait I did actually in high school. I might have resubmitted it. Sorry. Sorry, didn't want to do another one. Um but it was still fine and it still applied. So, yeah, this one was Copic markers. These two were Prismacolor pencils. Um yeah, this was just an excuse to like get better at drawing portraits or doing like marker portraits cuz I was really into them for a while. I haven't done them in like I don't think at all in this sketchbook actually, which is weird. Um, yeah. Okay, this one, random Pinterest picture. A lot of the stuff I do when I'm just bored and I'm trying to do like a, I don't know, like a study or something, I'll just go to Pinterest and pick a random reference, as do most artists, I find. This was me trying to make like an emo OC. That makes me sound like such a poser. Guys, I listen to emo music. I'm seeing Pierce the Veil in 2 weeks. Um, I think he's ugly though. So, and then this one was just like another idea. As for the hat, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. This was me trying to represent a bracelet stack. Don't know if I did it well, or a cuff stack, I guess. I don't really know. Um, yeah, but this kind of relates to something that I was doing a lot, which I still actually do because I love it so much. But I just give every character piercings because I'm just obsessed with piercings. I think they're so awesome. I would get more, but I feel like I would hate myself. So okay, next page. We're gonna ignore that one. Okay, for this one, okay, I was trying to figure out another like zombie OC because so I have my OC down here, Angie. Her name's Evangeline, but I call her Angie because it's more fun for me. But I wanted to make another OC, another zombie OC, just because I love zombies as like a like I guess type of design. I don't really know what you would call it. But I just love drawing zombies. I love seeing zombie OCs. I just love it. I love the vibes. I love the aesthetic. I love realistic zombies as well because I'm just like, dude, like what are you? Like what are you doing, man? And I love people's different interpretations of zombies, like in different games. Like The Last of Us season 2's out. I gotta catch up. I haven't. That's okay. Um, so this one, I was trying to make her more like cutesy and kind of fun. Because with Angie, I mean, like, she's just like, dude, she was a creepypasta OC originally, sort of. The idea stemmed from something else, but then I was like, she's gonna be a creepypasta OC, and then I was going with that. But like now, I don't really care. I don't know. But so I wanted to make another one. That was just more fun. Like I wanted to experiment with like designs and like colors and stuff. She didn't really stick. It's okay though. I do have an idea for like a piece though if I were to draw this design, but it's okay. But here's me just showing the contrast. Like she's very like cutesy and like fun, and she's literally just like on her last legs, like literally on her last legs. But it's fine. Um, this is a Fortnite skin or character, I guess, but also skin. Her name's Zuri. I think she's so cute. I saw her in the shop one day back when I was playing Fortnite a lot. I haven't played in a while actually because this season kind of sucks a little bit. It's okay. This chapter, I don't know the difference. Can I be honest? I don't know the difference between a chapter and a season, but it's fine. Um, but I thought she was super cute, so I drew her a little bit. Um, yeah, I like how I did the hair. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I like locked in for the braids though. Like I don't ever draw braids like this coordinated. But I did. I love her design. It's so purple. It's so sparkly. She's got little wings. I kind of botched those, but it's fine. But yeah, no, I just love her design, and I think she's so fun. Here's Angie again. This one's also kind of messed up. Um, for every page or for every sketchbook I do, because usually when I start sketchbooks, they fall around the new year, which is kind of funny. Um, But for every sketchbook, I always like to make like an art goals page, just to like as something to like keep in the back of my mind. Like it's not really like a serious like thing, but just things that I like to think about when I'm doing art. If I don't know what to do, if I don't know kind of where I want to take it. Um, this one though kind of flopped. Not really. I mean, like I didn't put as much effort into the page. Like most years, I do like a full like spread for it, but this I was just like, yeah, that was my pen page. Um, Make cute OCs, do more personal art, and experiment. Those are my goals because again, like it's something serious. It's just like for me and for me to like think about. I feel like for the OCs one, I feel like we're getting there. Doing more personal art, I feel like we're also getting there. And I feel like I'm definitely experimenting. I like to think. At least I feel like I'm being forced to because of school, but school's over now, so it's kind of just up to me. But yeah. For this one, this is just like a doodle page. I think I was trying to do something specific here. Something with a skeleton hand. I can't I don't know, man. I really don't know. I like this pose. I think it's cute. This is just like a little scribble, but it turned out nice. I also like this one too. I don't know. These two pretty cute. This was a vision I had. This was a vision. I'm sure this has been done before. Like I'm sure somebody's done it, but like I'm really obsessed with like dyed buzz cuts. For some reason, like when people have like buzz cuts and they like dye like designs or just have like designs in their hair, like it's so fun to me. And so I thought of a character who has like a star, but like specifically just like above their ear, because I've seen like buzz cuts with stars in them before, but the vision here was like specifically like on the outline of like somebody's ear. I don't know. I don't know. Truthfully, no idea. But eventually I ended up drawing it, so you'll get to see that eventually. Um, Here's me trying to draw ponies. Happy to say I can actually draw ponies now. So happy because drawing ponies and horses is so fun. They're so freaking fun. This one was me trying to experiment, kind of flopped, but it's fine. Um, Mostly stuff just from like Pinterest. That's where I get most of my inspiration. This is what I was talking about with the character. Like, it still doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't know, but just I thought it'd be cool to have like stars on like both sides. Like if they had like like a shaved head too, because I think that's kind of more what I'm kind of going for there. Um, but I was gonna make this into a an OC, but I never really did. But it's okay. Um, this is me, I suppose. I haven't drawn myself in so long, but it's fine. And then I saw Nosferatu with my friends, which was like a great movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. I wanted to do like a fuller painting of one of like the screen caps or one of the scenes from the movies. I never did, but maybe I will eventually. I don't know. Um, for this one, I was just experimenting with like poses, I guess. And I love these little zoomed in dogs. That's what this says too. It says the same thing. But I love those pictures of like the point 0.5 like dogs. I just think they're so silly. Um, this is a picture I drew in painting class because this is like the new semester now. Um, yeah, a lot of trash in here, but it's okay. Um, this one was just me experimenting with colored pencils again. Um, I think it's cute. It could be better. It could be a lot better, but I think in terms of like design, it's like pretty cute. This is when Miku came to Fortnite. I was so hyped. That was actually so awesome. I just used acrylic markers for that one. Um, when I got my hair cut, they kind of like got rid of my bangs, sort of like they kind of blended it in with the rest of my hair, and it gave me flashbacks to when I was 14 years old. So immediately I was like, I'm bringing my bangs back. Like we're not. I don't know who you think I am, but I kind of need my bangs, unfortunately. So yeah. This I was gonna do like a larger piece for this, which I kind of did digitally, but in my sketchbook I wanted to paint this. I never did, but I did like a little animation of this for an assignment of mine. Basically, the vibe behind it is about like loneliness in a way. Over here, it's like a whole figure thing. It looks a lot better digitally, so maybe I'll post the actual video, the actual animation at some point. Um, But yeah, it was kind of like a vent piece, I guess. But yeah. Hold on, I'm turning on the light. Okay, I turned on the light. There's kind of a glare now, but it's okay, I guess. This is an OC of mine. You can see how streaky it is, but that's okay. Again, I used acrylic markers. I was really on like an acrylic marker like kick for a while. I still like them. I don't know. I feel like I should be using like my acrylic paint more, like my actual paint as opposed to markers. Not that it makes a difference, but yeah, I don't know. This is no C of mine. Um, they're probably going to be a part of like a larger story at some point, but it's okay. Their name is Sticks. They're like a drummer in a band. Um, if you know somebody else by that name, no, you don't. no, no, you don't. That's more of an inside joke, but it's okay. These are kind of atrocious. I was trying to get better at drawing chibis, for no particular reason, just for fun, for my own enjoyment. I don't really like them, and it was also practice for like acrylic or Copic markers or like alcohol markers. Um, but like it's okay. This was all acrylic marker stuff. I was really proud of these actually. I still am. I posted little videos online. Nobody really cared. It's fine though. Yeah. So just fruits and like yeah, like I was kind of trying to do like still lifes, I guess, but more like stylized, obviously. Um, and also just experimenting with colors too and how I can, use that. I think this one turned out like really good. Um, yeah, so I'm pretty proud of these. This one kind of flopped a little bit, but it's still kind of cute. Oh, this is Karnas from Baldur's Gate 3. I really like his design because he's like a half spider, half person thing. I don't know if that has like a name species wise, but I love his design. This is something I drew after my figure drawing class. Honestly though, like okay, figure drawing has helped so much because it's like okay, yeah, I could teach myself anatomy at home, but I don't have the discipline for it. And it's also just easier to get like live feedback while I'm drawing. So I don't know, but this was just a pose on Pinterest. Um, this was me trying to figure out a Sona. Didn't really work. It's okay though. This is also a pose on Pinterest, but this one's kind of worse. She's kind of all off, but it's okay. This one is messed up. This one's messed up. I made a video about this actually on Instagram because I was like, I feel like my reference is AI. It was AI. And also, that video got over 4 million views. I don't know why. No, actually I do know why. It's because people are fighting in the comments. So, quickest way to go viral, guys, on rage bait. Not that I was rage baiting. It was a genuine like question, but somehow it kind of turned into rage bait because people started fighting. I messed up the perspective. The sketch was a lot better, but then when I started painting, I don't even know. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. This is based on a figure I saw on Pinterest. It's a Miku figure. She's kind of like a robot, a cyborg. I don't know what company makes the figure, um, but I think it's super cool. Oh, this is with gouache. I'm pretty sure. Wait, yeah, no, this is with gouache. And then I tried to like glaze or like seal it, and then it completely smudged. But I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, it kind of ruined it, but like I feel like the effect is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't completely hate it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is gouache again. I really like this eye. It's kind of fun. This is Fenrir from Rainbow Six Siege. I feel like I'm really kind of outing myself as a person by the games I draw fan art for. I'm normal, I swear, but I'm also really good at Siege, so add me if you want. Just kidding. Anyways, um, there's random noodles. This is Soph or Soph, I think, from the like Bring Me the Horizon, like what do you call it? Lore, I guess. Their album Lore that what album is it? Next Gen, and also, what's the other one? I don't remember the other album. But they have a few albums with their like lore, their like story lore. Do I know the lore very well? No, I know bits of it, but I really like soften her design, so I just were kind of it's sort of like a redraw of the album cover, except not really. I don't really know. I thought it was cute though. This next one, there are certain aspects I can't show because it's not safe for work. I actually don't know if that'll get me in trouble, but I'm gonna cover it anyway. I had to for my figure drawing class. I had to make up a class that I missed, so I had to draw some like statues and just figure out the poses and stuff. And it was about like alignment. These ones a little messed up, but it's okay. Um, yeah, they're all right. This I have so many sketches where I want to do something more with them, and then I just don't. So this is also from Pinterest, and same with this. I think this is some of the glaze that just I don't know like leaked out when I was glazing one of my paintings because I do that every time and then it never turns out and I'm like okay well this is me using my mechanical pencil actually because I hate lead and mechanical pencils. I just hate normal lead. I don't know what it is. Actually I do know what it is. It's because it smudges. You see this? It's smudging. But I was like, you know what? Let me return to my roots and utilize let me utilize this pencil. So I did. I think this original reference is a picture of Hunter Schafer. I feel like it's her. I'm pretty sure it's her. I don't really know, but that's who that is. This is Thorn from Siege. I kind of yassified her though. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why, but like I low key yassified her. So my bad, Queen. But yeah, I like Thorn. She's fun. Um, this is a painting concept, I guess. I didn't follow through with it, but but painting concept, but I don't want to develop it. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. This was oil pastels. I tried to spray it with some workable fixative because I thought that was the same thing as like a regular sealant. It's not. Um, so it still kind of stains everything, and it also just looks bad, but it's okay. Um, I think this is me trying to figure out like tattoo designs, truthfully, because kind of on and off, I flop between wanting to be a tattoo artist and not. I don't know. I think that's for the future, so I'm not gonna worry about that now. But yeah, some more designs, and this was oh my god, this was a gouache painting I was doing. The skin tones weren't working out. The skin tones weren't working out. I don't know what happened because I did this after a portrait painting that I did for my painting class, my other painting class, and it went great. Like it went so great. But then I tried to do this one, and I don't know. I the color mixing wasn't working. Gouache kind of hates me. I'm just maybe I'm not built for color for wet mediums. I'm not really sure. Um, this was me planning for a project. This was a makeup activity for one of my classes again. I don't miss that much class. It's just that we have a lot of makeup activities and like homework. So this was me doing studies of some of the plants in our school. I did these with acrylic markers again. They're just quick. They're just for like lighting and color. Not really lighting, but just I don't know. I really know. Those are some OCs. You don't have to worry about those. This is Snow White. Guys, I'm not a Disney adult. I'm really not. I just think Snow White is so cute. The princesses, they mean so much to me. They mean so much to me, but I'm not a Disney adult. It's not that. I just love Snow White. Like the original, because I think I drew this after we saw the remake, which the remake was like fine, I guess. I don't really know. But the original, the music, the art style, dude, that's the thing about Disney. It's the animation, bro. The animation, the 2D animation. I'm passionate about it. I'm so passionate about it. This is me drawing my OC. This one, the proportions and just the hairstyle are all wrong. This one's more accurate, but he looks like a little baby, so I'm like, that's. I don't really know. Like, I cannot draw grown ass men, bro. Like, they always turn out and look like babies or women. Sometimes both at the same time. Um, yeah. So I'm still trying to draw the rest of my OCs, or design them at least. It's honestly, it's actually not going that bad. I'm just lazy. So, my bad, guys. Um, but in general, like, yeah, we're making it slowly. This is me trying to plan out my Artist Alley booth. Oh wait, no, it's not. This is when I was at NadeshiCon selling, and I drew this at my booth as well. It's just Dracula. She's a little messed up looking, but it's okay. These are some other homework pieces I had to do. Same with this, more plant studies. This is just acrylic paint. The background is a collage. Honestly, collage is a lot of fun, especially painting on top of collages. Like it gives it like such a cool effect. So I would definitely recommend if you're into collaging and if you're into art. This is so messed up, y'all. Some of my art is so botched. I'm so washed, dude. I'm quitting art. These were some like severance sketches ish, kind of, sort of. That was the goal that I was trying to do. This is Irving Helly, I guess, and she's not even in the show. This isn't a character. This is just, I don't know who that is. This is me trying to convince myself that I could still draw people. It's okay though. His eyes, I don't know what's going on. It's okay though. Oh, this is me. I still have this actually. I'm still working on it. But I was making a one of a kind doll with an old Monster High, or no, actually it's an Ever After High doll that I thrifted because I don't collect Ever After High, but I was buying it because there was a Monster High doll there as well. Anyways, so I wanted to make my very own doll because I was like, that would be so fun. But then I got bored and kind of uninspired, so I haven't finished it. But this is me planning for it. I actually didn't even go with this original idea, but it's okay. This is me planning for sticker sheets. Me trying to design a Sona again. Didn't work. Again. Um, this is me trying to plan for the doll once again. I did go with the blue eyes, and she's gonna have pink hair. I was gonna do like something really cool, like a pink and black kind of moment. Not in Dracula way, guys. I swear it's original. Um, but I feel like this might be like really complicated because I have to make like a wig because I don't have like hair that I'm gonna be rerouting. Like I'm using yarn and I'm gonna do yarn wefts. So truthfully, I don't know how it's gonna go and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's okay. Um, this is me messing around with my acrylic markers once again, and also just trying to cover up the bleed through because, you know, that's what happens when you use alcohol markers and cheap sketchbooks, but it's okay. These are some Dumbo Octopus. I was just in a Dumbo Octopus loving mood because this is when I made this sticker. So yeah, I love them. They're my favorite animal. They're so cute. This is a hibiscus flower. I love hibiscus flowers. They are so pretty, dude. So pretty. I know my name is Orchid, but if I change my name to hibiscus, just look the other way. Like it's fine. I'm pretty sure we actually have a hibiscus plant in my art campus. I think. Like I'm pretty sure it's a hibiscus. They're so cute. Like they're so pretty. They're beautiful. I love them. I love them. This one, another thing I love is old technology. I love old tech. Don't know why, couldn't tell you, but like specifically stuff from the 2000s, I love it. And also the old Apple products. This is an original, well, sort of. It's the design I based it on was the I think they're like the Apple iBooks, I think is what they were called from the 2000s. I think they're so cool. I love Apple tech. Like it's not the modern stuff, no offense, but like the old stuff, the designs, bro. I it's just there's something so interesting about it. I love the circular mice they used to have. So cool. This is an alien. It says weep womp because I feel like that's what aliens would say. I'm not really sure though. This is more Copic marker practice, and actually some Oohoo markers as well. Yeah, she'll fun little spread. This is a popsicle. More hibiscus doodles. Just some fun. I love the teal and the brown color combo. I think it's so fun. Very Y2K this part. I like this page. This page is fun. Um, the pose was based off of a Pinterest picture, and so was the hair, but they're two separate pictures, I think. Maybe they weren't. I don't remember. But maybe they were. I don't know. The colors though were random. I was just going with the color palette. And then I forgot to line these. I don't know if I will though. I don't know, maybe I should. But this is just kind of like a fruitiger arrow. It's a fruitiger or frutiger? I think it's fruitiger, right? I don't know. But that kind of vibe. I really want one of these aquarium lamps. I think they're so cute. They're so cute. They're actually so cute. And they're really cheap too. I don't know why, but I don't have any room. Like on any of my shelves, I have zero space at all. So that probably won't happen, but it's okay. This is just like a random little painting I did for fun because I also like never painted my sketchbooks with like real paint, not just markers. This side is marker. This side was like acrylic paint. Yeah, I feel like I always gravitate towards green and blue in my art, and then it just the color palette gives earth, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't really what I was going for, but it's okay. Um, this was just some uninspired pose doodles and practice. Um, these ones are okay. These ones a little ambitious. It's okay though. This is supposed to be Lenny. He's kind of chopped. My bad. And this is me convincing myself I can draw features again. And I see some people say to start with like a square when you're drawing heads. I instinctively do a circle every single time, but I've been doing the square method and honestly it works pretty well, so maybe give that a try. Ooh, this is my Uzi's reference. I really tried to not get too much marker on this page because I forgot that there was this sheet on the other side. This is my OC June. I never like officially designed her, but I also really love it. I need to like digitize it still. I need to draw this digitally because I also need to figure out the colors and stuff. But she's a bard. She's just a character from a story. Um, most of the OCs that I draw, besides Angie and Styx, are from the same universe. So yeah, like characters like Deirdre and like Caspian and stuff, and Atlas, the other one. They look like a little baby. I don't know why, but it's fine. They're all from the same universe. The only ones I need to draw are Sterling, Artemis, and Eleanor. So we'll get to that at some point. Oh, why? Where's the flash? Oh my god! Oh my god! Move that. This is my Roblox avatar, actually, sort of. Um, yeah, she is also a zombie. I have two zombie-themed avatars on Roblox, and my name on Roblox is Zombie, or my display name at least. So I just love them. I think they're so fun. Um, more Copic marker practice. I meant to also line this again with colored pencils because the colored pencil and alcohol marker combo is underrated. Actually, maybe it's not underrated, but I gotta do it more. But yeah. These were some super tip, like Crayola super tip doodles I did. More chibis. This one's pretty cute. So is this one. These two are kind of ugly. It's okay though. We learn. I meant to use these. I think this is like the only time I use them in this sketchbook for some reason. Because normally I feel like I use them pretty consistently, but I think I just forgot honestly. More pencil doodles actually, because this is me realizing that pencils are not that bad. This is just like a little emo girl. Like I really don't know. I love drawing emos, dude. I love it. I love it. Maybe it's because I'm jealous that I can't do it with my hair. It's fine though. Who cares? This is stuff on my desk. The sharpener, one of those clip things, like these, and a notepad. You can tell it's a notepad because I wrote notepad. That's it. Um, this is with highlighters again. I really just like this color, and I was drawing a lot of the main six from My Little Pony, and so I think I was just in the habit of drawing ponies. So this is not a good representation because I'm talking about how I can draw ponies now, and then this is it. Like no, but if you look on my socials, you should be able to see the pony art. I've posted one of them to Tumblr. By the time this comes out, I'm not sure how many others will be up, but you should check it out anyways. Just like my Etsy, you should also check that out because I'm a starving artist and that's okay. This is a doodle of myself, I guess. kind of. Whenever I draw myself, like I feel like I just have no self-image because I'm like in every picture I'm like, yeah, it's not really me. That's just like me if I was on paper, you know? Which that's kind of how that works. But I'm like it just never feels like me. I feel like I don't capture my likeness whenever I draw myself. Um this is kind of Doc from R6. I love Doc from Rainbow Six. Love it. Um yeah, kind of bad. I want to draw the Rainbow Six operators because I just feel like that'd be a lot of fun. This was a portrait study I did last night actually because I finished this today. I think I mentioned that, but yes, from last night. I think the face needs to be a little longer compared to the reference, but I still like how the proportions turned out. My art professor says, well, I admit this, but my professor said that when I do portraits, a lot of the times they look very baby, and I'm like, yeah, it's because those damn eyes. But I feel like in this instance, like her eyes were like bigger and rounder, kind of. I think it's mainly just her head shape that needs to be a little longer. But yeah, this is me also convincing myself that I can draw people again. Because anytime I go too long without doing a study, I'm like, can I even do it anymore? Am I even an artist? Yes, I am. This dude, I hope you guys have seen those nonchalant dreadhead videos because one of the ones I saw was about how whale sharks swim around and like fish will stick with them. It's so funny, like it's so funny. And so this was a vision I had of a Chad whale shark. Um, Current mental state. It's okay though. All right, second last page. Here's me getting lazy. It's okay though. These are a bunch of orchids because that's my name, and I'm also on an orchid kick as of recently. Um, I just think they're very pretty. They're kind of funny to draw, but it's okay. Um, yeah. Last page says goodbye. Um, this is based on a picture I've seen on Pinterest. I'm okay. Well, I can't even say like I'm pretty sure it's AI. Like 100% it is AI. It's really weird. It's like a weird mix between a girl and a rabbit, and it's like weird. I feel like this one only looks like a rabbit, minus maybe the eyes. But the original picture, it's like half girl, half rabbit. So yeah, but that is the end of sketchbook 6. Took me 6 months to finish. Wait, oh my gosh, because it's 6. That's kind of evil. It's okay though. Um, my next one is probably gonna be a lot bigger because I have that Ohuhu mixed media pad, so that's probably what I'm gonna be using. But that thing is huge, by the way. That thing is thick and just large. So that one will probably take me a lot longer to complete. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of my speed with this one. And I feel like I'm working towards more like fuller spreads for my sketchbooks. So hopefully that kind of keeps up with the next few ones. I think it will. Because I'm realizing like I don't have to be afraid of doing like full pieces in a sketchbook because like it's my destiny, it's my fate. I get to decide what I do with it. So yeah, I don't know. But if you stuck around, thank you so much for watching. I hope my sketchbook maybe inspired you. Um, yeah, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Tumblr because that's where I'm most active mostly. Um, and also add me on Art Fight, by the way, because this is coming up before Art Fight starts. So add me on Art Fight as well. Maybe I'll link that. Um, but yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.